Well, hello everyone. Good morning. It's almost noon. It's a beautiful sunny Florida day, 85 degrees. And as you can see behind me, I'm at Carlin Park in Jupiter, Florida. This is the location of Wheels Across the Pond. We've been here since 2010. It's quite stunning. And I'm doing a little field walk, just getting a little idea as to where we're going to put stuff, because we've got right now 335 entries. The most we've ever had is 301, and that was 245, I think, pre-registered, and then the rest turned up on the day. But let me show you around a little bit here. So I'm in not even the center of the park right now. It's beautiful. It's right on the beach road. Let's have a look. So this is the amphitheater right here. It's a pretty awesome park. You'll see, you can probably hear the wind. It's a warm wind. So this is the amphitheater section of the park. Pretty neat, right? And then swinging around here, and swinging around here, we got a lot of grass. And the great thing is, with the way that this park is laid out, there's a lot of footpaths, and so what we do is we have the cars lined up against the footpaths, and people can walk around, see the cars, get close to them. All British and European cars and motorcycles. So this amphitheater here, on our 10th annual show, we had a Beatles tribute band here and a Rolling Stones tribute, which were awesome. Both of them really, really popular here in South Florida. In fact, the Rolling Stones group, Satisfaction they're called, they're the #1 touring Rolling Stones band in the United States, and they were down here doing a concert in Fort Pierce, and I know the guy Chris, he's the Mick Jagger guy of the band. I'm like, hey Chris, come and do an hour at our car show. Sure enough, he came. It's good to know people, right? Have contacts. So yeah, this was the amphitheater that went on. But on here we're going to have British Other on this side, and then we're going to have another British Other section on this side. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? The thing has grown immensely since we started doing this in 2007. When I had the Queen Mary British pub, and next door to that was a park. Look at this. I'm walking around this amphitheater here. Look at this. Look at this. Just goes on and on and on and on and on with space. But 335 entries is going to be a lot of vehicles to put on this show field. Look at this. All the birds and the pond. We can hear you. So all of this area, this is where our European classes go, around here. It's good to do the walk because it's a reminder of the size of this place. I shouldn't really be concerned about where we're going to put all these vehicles, because there's a lot of room, and there's a lot of room that we haven't used before. One of those areas we're coming up on right now, look at this. So this area here, we've never used. I think when we get to this tree here, that's about the furthest that we've gone. So all this is potentially new space for us, and it's quite wide, so we can get quite a few vehicles here, as long as the county will allow us to do so. You can see it, right, how wide it is. And what's cool is we've got a pond. The name of the show is Wheels Across the Pond, and we named it that because the pond being the Atlantic, We are in the United States, and the pond, so British and European entries only. But we have a pond here too, so wheels across the pond has a new meaning. And the way that I see this area right here, we have a fantastic class of Rolls-Royce, actually two classes of Rolls-Royce. We have vintage and we have modern. So modern, they'll start about the 1980s, something like that, and then the vintage will be 1900 to like 1970 something, right? We might even cut it off at 70 being modern. But I'm thinking that these Rolls Royces will kind of back up at an angle with the pond in the background. I think that would be really cool. This is a lot of space. It's a lot of space. You can get a couple of rows or even 4 rows of cars here. And there's a lady walking a dog right now. All the way down there. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. So yeah, I shouldn't be concerned too much. It's going to be an awesome show. But it is good to look at the park again and look at those spaces that we've never used before and think, okay, can we use that space? I think we can use that space. Logistically, it's a nightmare. This is a really challenging time of the year for me. Vendors coming in, vendors and sponsors coming in. County has to have all the permits in place, or we have to have the permit in place, and by doing that I have to tell them who's a vendor, who's an exhibitor, insurance liability, or liability insurance, however you want to say it. Yeah, we have to have all that in place and get the county permit on hand. We have to provide a dumpster for the day. We have to provide police officers for the day, which are going to be 4 Jupiter Police Department officers on the crosswalk. What else? Just making sure we've got all the awards, which we haven't ordered yet. Well, we've ordered like 30 different classes, because I know we're going to have at least 30 classes. 400 dash plaques. They go to the entries. God knows how many t-shirts. 450 perhaps event shirts. So I'm looking at another place here that we've never used before. So this area here, right here, on both sides of that path, we have the European. Actually, on the far side of the path we have Jaguars, and on this side of the path we have European, which is BMW, Audi, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Alfa Romeo, all of those, VW. So that's on this area right here. But again, when you see that little box there, the little white box in the middle, we've really never gone beyond that into this space. So this is another space that we can use. And right here we have a volleyball pitch, and we've never really gone behind that volleyball pitch. And I can see there's a space for probably 30 cars, something like that. So yeah, it's a good challenge to have, and you know, we take pride in what we do. It's grown to unbelievable levels. I remember our first show in 2007 was our first show, and didn't really know what to expect. I'd never done an event like this before, and we got 155 entries. Staggering to think that, you know, this is our 14th annual show taking place on April 11th, and we're at 335 now, and we're in mid-March. We've got 10 more days for the registration cut-off to end, and who knows where we'll be. 335 is a huge number. We are doing registration ahead of the event for the first time. Normally we've been able to allow folks to arrive and be part of the judging, and the judging, by the way, takes place by the public. The public are the ones that will, you know, judge the cars. We've had as many as 46 classes. Hopefully we won't have that many this year, but I think we will. So yeah, here's the portalets. It's actually not portalets, but real toilets, and that's good to have. It saves us an expense on portalets. And then this hill area here is where all the Land Rovers are going to go. We got a buttload of Land Rovers and Range Rovers. Unbelievable amount. So they can go a little bit on an incline and start backing up on here, put it in park, make sure it doesn't roll down. Our DJ will go right here, and then this area here is where the information tent will be. It's where we sell raffle tickets, it's where we tell you a little bit more about the show. You can come and pick up a show program, and we set up right here. Again, very close to the path. That's a new post, never seen that one before. That's a big one. Look at that. I think I got Wi-Fi in here now. So what do you think? Pretty interesting, isn't it? So down here, there's another path there, you see it? Where is it? There, that one. Going all the way down there to the pavilion. That's where we have our bikes. Triumphs. Lots of Triumph Bonnevilles, VSAs, a lot of BMW bikes. And then some unusual ones that you've really not heard of. That's what we don't like to see. There's some standing water there. You see that? See that? Standing water when it rains. So that area is going to be a little iffy. Just pray that we get good weather and pray that we don't have a waterlogged pitch field. We had it one year where it was a deluge in the middle of the night. Oh, we got here at the crack of dawn in the next morning, and it was like, wow, where are we going to put all these cars? Because half of the show field was not in use. It was waterlogged completely. The Land Rovers had a great time going through all the water and the mud. You got another little bit of standing water here, look, on the path. It happens. It's an outdoor show. Nothing we can do about it. Just hope and pray that everything's going to be good. But hey, I wanted to do a little walk. I have seen a couple of areas that that could work that we haven't used before. There's an area up there towards the very far entrance that we could probably use for those people that arrive on the day. And those people that arrive on the day this year will not be part of the judging. They'll just have a display only badge. But at least they'll be part of the event. And yeah, Wheels Across the Pond 2022, 14th annual. Should have been 14th annual in 2020, but we had to cancel it, and then we had to cancel again in 21. So I think that's another reason why people are here registering their entries, because they just want to get out and show their cars again. It's going to be awesome. Just wanted to show you. It's good for me, and you've been a part of the journey here, just to walk in the field a little bit and get in my bearings again. I'm going to go back to that place that I said we've never used before, you know, with the pond, and take some photos and say, okay, what can we do here? All right, guys, I'll keep you updated and bring you some stuff. Again, this is outside of my music and outside of my real estate. This is something that I've been doing for a long time now. Sold the restaurant in 2009. Was it 2008, yeah. And I just couldn't give the show up. It's become something very special in this part of the world. So I'll bring you some more news as and when it happens, and even on the day itself. All right, take care, everyone. See you on here soon. Bye.